as we're keeping the Ninja Night rolling at the end of November, almost the end of November, we've got an Arctic Mission Storm Shadow, which this Storm Shadow pretty much borrows the same kind of look, at least in you see like the white little shards or whatever on black part of his outfit from, I believe, yeah, the Ninja Force Storm Shadow, which I actually used to have on card, but I sold about a couple of years ago. And the overall look of the figure is pretty much also borrowed, ripped off from I think it's either the Dollar General or Dollar Tree G.I. Joes that you used to have, which I think I have a Snake Eyes sitting somewhere in the house from that line, which was pretty affordable, and you could find them, I think, at Dollar General. I think that was where I found that one figure in particularly. But yeah, I got this off of Amazon. It took forever to get. I think I ordered it, was in August? It had to be in August, I think. And just now getting it. I got it probably about last week. So yeah, let's go ahead and bust them open, check them out. Well, here he is, folks. And I was kind of skeptical about this figure. Looking at his eyes, I thought they're kind of weird first off. Looks like he's kind of looking... It's hard to tell. He's not really looking up, but yeah, his eyes, I just thought he kind of had almost like these basset hound eyes for a minute. But he's starting to grow on me the more he hangs out of the package. And this figure feels less loosey-goosey than Snake Eyes and Scarlet ever were. And because that really bummed me out about those two figures in particular. They're kind of just like, kind of ragdolly. And this version of Storm Shadow is not so much ragdolly, and comes with an awesome bow and an arrow and a quiver for more arrows. So that's pretty cool. With this clan emblem right there. So that's cool. Was it a Rashikashi, or I forget how I say it. Somebody will scold me for that. But oh well, I don't care. And a sword, scabbard, and a kusarigama. I think that's what you call these. It's supposed to have, I think you're supposed to be able to have a chain attached to it with like a heavy weight on the end of the chain. But there's always something new that I'm learning about ninja weapons and stuff like that. Or just ancient Japanese weapons, so to speak. And it comes with a cool grapple hook, which, that's cool. I mean, that's about long enough, I suppose. It's not too bad. I think that'll work. That's kind of realistic, I suppose, for some ninja stuff, or running around doing ninja things. But yeah, this isn't a bad figure at all. His hood pops off like I've seen before in some other pictures. So that's nifty. Whoop, if we can get it off him. That's cool. So you can have him without the hood. And I don't know if you can pop off his skirt, or if you can detach his waist or anything like that. I feel like I've seen somebody do that. So let's see if we can try that. Oh, doesn't seem to want to happen, so I'm not going to go for it. Yeah, I'm going to leave that alone. Just leave them like that. That's fine. That's fine. Put the hood back on. That's pretty cool. It's got some pauldrons right there. Not bad. Not bad. Bicep cut, swivel. All your standard fare as far as double elbows and all that goes. Nice little ratchet on the diaphragm, get him a good like flying pose. Waist twist, little side to side action. Splitsies, you can do the Van Damme. Upper thigh cut, double knees, pivot, rocker, swivel, all that stuff. So yeah, that's pretty nifty. It's not bad at all. That's pretty cool. And we'll see if we can get him in some kind of, give me a minute, get him straight, and we'll see if we can get him in a good pose. And here he is posed with his bow and arrow and his quiver and sword attached to his back, which just pegged right into the back through a hole. So yeah, he's looking pretty dope so far. This is the best pose I could get him in. He's not as well articulated as this guy, obviously, but you can still get him in some decent poses. So yeah, he's just, this is about as accurate as I could get as far as a good archery pose. So there you go. That's pretty cool. It's not too bad. I wish he could kind of hold that arrow a little bit better, but that's just being plain nitpicky and anal retentive. So I'm gonna let it go at that. Other than that, he's really cool. There's a lot of really nice detail on his like leg armor and all that stuff, and just really teched out and just really cool. All these patches and stuff, or pouches on his skirt, just really cool look. Really awesome look. He might be one of my next favorites or top favorites as far as, because I know the Baroness was up there, and now I think he might be up there because this is pretty cool. I think I might be able to just, yeah, I mean, that's the best pose I'm going to get as far as like an archery pose or something like that. That's about as good as we're going to get it all. But other than that, yeah, it's really rad. So let's check him out even further. And the only thing that kind of bums me out about Storm Shadow is that you can't really, you really don't have a place to really put all his weapons. You can kind of store that bow right there if you want to, and it could slide in or out. It could kind of, I guess for display purposes, if you wanted to, it could just hang out there. You could just slide it right in between there, and that works. It's not too bad. And let's get him to stand up a little bit proper. And he can, you know, hold most of his weapons, but unlike a lot of his other Joe counterparts, they can actually store their weapons within, you know, their person and stuff, which makes sense. But with him, you kind of can't do that. That's the only downside. But other than that, this figure's really cool. I kind of wish you could get some better, like, dynamic poses as far as like having his legs spread, because I think the best that you're gonna get out of this, yeah, he's kind of, is, yeah, that's it's about the best pose you're gonna get like that and stuff, unless you have a flight stand. Unless you have him on a flight stand doing some crazy ninja stuff, then that's pretty much all you're gonna get, you know. That looks pretty rad too, though. Yeah, I think as long as you got like maybe a McFarlane flight stand or something like that, or any kind of like a Mezco, you get him posed, you could get like this really cool action going. Yeah, that's rad. That's pretty wicked right there. But other than that, yeah, you're gonna need some help and some cheating to get some better dynamic poses. But all in all, he's a cool figure. I like him. I think he's rad. I don't know if he's a top 10 as far as we can go, but maybe he might be. He might, as far as Joes go, he might be. It's just hard to debate right now because I still need to review a few more other figures as far as the Joe series goes. And yeah, but let's kind of wind this up. Been kind of a long-winded review, I feel like, as far as it goes. And let's see if we can get a cool picture of him and the grapple hook and end this video. All right, later, y'all.